How you doing, Cornwood? I like the fit.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
I like it a
Cornwood.
lot. Good.
Yeah, I have a make San Andreas great again hat. And I got to make Los Santos great again hat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
I'm probably gotta
talking.
get a Blaine County one too.
You hear about the deaths these last couple days?
Yeah, I only know about Archie Archer.
Yeah, Archie died.
So what's the deal? Like, what do we know who it was?
Archie?
No.
Yeah.
I yelled at him. Suspended him for 24 hours, and I think he couldn't take it.
No shit.
Yeah. But the TLDR is a good kid, right? I liked him, right? But he was doing things very out of line. He was calling up Norman Adams, saying he wanted to be a justice. He went to Eve, said something along the lines of like he wants a cabinet position secured. He's wondering if he's wasting his time. He was robbing banks and then driving through the meetings and then telling me about it jokingly, like as if I'm gonna, as if I don't got this entire weight on my shoulders and I'm gonna let that get. So enough was enough. A lot of things happened. Oh, and he started G-checking a bunch of gangs. So yeah, like I said, I suspended him, sent a bunch of, messages to people apologizing, and then he was dead. So I think he,
Oh shit.
yeah.
Holy shit. I mean, that's just wild.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I had no idea he was robbing banks and shit.
Yeah, I don't know who he thought I was, but like I remember one day he calls me up and goes, "Oh, Nino, I'm busy right now. I can't talk right now." I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And he tells me afterwards, like, it's a cash exchange or some shit. And I'm like, "Why are you telling me this?"
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, what the hell? I mean, you're a mayoral candidate. You can't be doing that shit.
Yeah. It takes away
Credibility.
credibility. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think things are. I mean, I ain't been around a few days. I've been trying to get shit squared away, but so I could spend a little more time campaigning and whatnot. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't. I don't think I got too much of a shot running as Andy Jones. I don't think nobody does.
I wouldn't discredit yourself. Andi is like me, right? I hadn't been around till like 4 weeks ago, right? And even when I first started showing back up, it was mostly like in the cells. I wasn't like out there. And I think, yes, a lot of people know Andi. Yes, her name carries, but it carries with a lot of people that have been around for a long time. There's a lot of new folks, right? And a lot of those folks know you better than they know her. And even if it turns out she ends up with more support than you do, the fact of the matter is you contesting it makes her better.
Yeah, that's fair.
And otherwise it leads to complacency. Like I'm sad that I have no competition, right? Like I want people to challenge me. It's a good thing.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I just don't know. I don't know how it looks for me. Because I mean you weren't around then, but we had a whole sheriff's election. I'm the one who did all the work to get the sheriff's office open and whatnot. Everything I pushed for an election, and then they stole that shit right from under my nose. So it's. I mean, since then I feel like I lost a lot of support in the city, and I'm just gonna be frank. I don't know how good it looks for me if it happens again.
Who cares what people think, Cornwood?
Well, I mean, unfortunately, when you have elections and shit, that's all that matters.
Yeah, but look, Los Santos is filled with like too much vanity, like who's got the fastest car, who's got this and who's got that. Like, fuck them. What does their opinion matter? As long as you try, and you move things forward, that's all that I think people whose opinion matters, they're going to look at it in a positive way. And those whose opinion is going to waver over like, who's got the flashiest car, who's got the most badass gang, those opinions don't matter. Those are useless people to begin with.
You know, that's fair. But if they
Yeah,
got to
there's a lot
vote,
of
they got
people
to
who
vote.
care about you and are on your side, Cornwood.
Yeah, maybe. But I mean, hell, I'm just I don't really know what I want no more, to be honest. Because it's look, I could easily just dip in and out and just take care of my shit whenever I need to, and I can handle things how I do, or I can make shit happen. I mean, I was getting real excited for run for mayor because I kind of saw that. Look, I'm just being frank. I had all these plans for months and months of things I
Mm.
wanted to do. All of them got shut down. Every single one of them, damn near. Um, I mean, it was miserable. I was really disappointed. 8 years ago, I was in the city and I got opportunities. And I had people that around me that wanted to allow me to do shit to put everybody in the best position they can be in, right? And I felt like I didn't really have that. Uh, Now it's gotten a hell of a lot better, but it's very frustrating because all this shit kind of happened
Mm.
leading up to that. So if I want to go and run for mayor, especially given the new way they want to do things, I'm like, oh shit, I can go through and I could finish the damn job. I can go back and I can get all the shit I wanted to do done.
Mm.
But again, realistically, I don't know. I mean, shit. I think Bones the one who convinced Andi to run for mayor. I'm pretty sure. I mean, hell, ironically enough, the guy who steals the damn election from me for sheriff ends up, he ends up getting Andy Jones to run against me. I think more than likely he's going to try and get the whole sheriff's office to endorse him. So now I'm fighting uphill battle twice.
Um.
And at a certain point, it's like, what are you going to do?
Well, I mean, like, what do you have to lose?
Yeah.
Time.
I guess, but you could gain a lot if it doesn't go that way.
Maybe.
I get where you're coming from, and I'm gonna try to relate a little bit here. Look, I from the inception of my time in Los Santos, like 15 years ago or whatever the fuck it was now, there's a lot of things that I wanted to do, and a lot of times, I couldn't even do that, right? And I used to run like an investment company, right? And we made a good amount of money. I didn't spend it on myself, and a lot of my energy was trying to get the small guy, getting businesses up and going. This is well before you had like, business bank accounts and these buildings and all kinds of all the fancy gadgets. And all I wanted was the ability to get people like a little storage container. Couldn't even do that. And people looked towards me for that help, and I couldn't get it for them. And there was times where I was like, man, all this effort I'm putting into, trying to give people the means by which to succeed, I'm failing at it, right? But at the end of the day, none of it was in my control. And I had a lot of people who used to always say he's doing this for himself, when I knew in like deep down in my heart that wasn't the case. Is that sometimes people will look at a person and they will base their opinion on their own personal faults, right?
Yeah, they project shit on the people.
They project shit, exactly.
Yeah.
Like people want
what
that.
would
They
I do
want
if
to
I
be
was in that
Cornwood. They
situation?
want to take that, and they're only looking at all the things that you got and say, I want that too, but I don't want to put in the energy. I just looking at the fancy things he's got. They don't. But that's why they don't have that. It's because they'll never have it.
Yeah, hell, I get that. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, it's just it is one of them things that's like, I guess you got to deal with regularly. I mean, it's hell. I'll tell you, there's something. I've dealt with that a little bit, right? Okay, why does Cornwood get to do this? Why does Cornwood's like, well, shit, because I know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, because I've earned the right for that.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, I was around 8 years ago, and I was a new guy, and there was this guy's a cadet. Why the hell is he getting to do this and that or whatever? It's like, well, shit, this some bitch got 20 years experience.
Yeah.
Okay? So they made me a captain. I'm the fastest promoted person in
Mm.
PD history.
Mm.
And they said they had a vote for a sheriff. They begged me to be sheriff. They did. Back then, I said no. Look, give it to Pred. She's gonna be a good one. And they said we have to make you captain. We don't have a choice. And yeah, so at that point, it was what it was, and people came to realize over time, oh shit, okay, I get why he's captain. I understand. I know now. I get it. But at first, you got to deal with that. Now it's funny because I feel like this time around, whenever I move back to town, it's been the opposite. So again, it's gotten a hell of a lot better than it was, but it very much, in a lot of ways, was the opposite. I mean, you should have seen some of the shit I was dealing with in PD originally. Like, I mean, crazy shit. People doing, getting on to people about very routine, like experience shit. Like if you've been in the city a while, you know how to pursue people. You know how to. I mean, shit. We had something with the lights, with somebody one time. Where
With the
got
what?
on to somebody. We had something with lights one time actually, where somebody got on to somebody about flipping their lights off on the highway. But everybody in their damn, anybody with a lick of experience in this city knows that you got to flip your lights off on the highway, otherwise them locals go crazy and they're gonna turn into you.
Yeah.
So.
But someone happened to know better, just because, I don't know, they read it in a manual somewhere.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's people don't credit experience enough.
I think there's, across Los Santos, I think I have never, in my entire time in Los Santos, seen more people clawing for power. And clawing for power for the power, as opposed to for the right reasons. And I think that's been an issue for months now. For those who've been around, it's clear as day, but for those who aren't, it's business as usual.
Right. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, things have gotten a hell of a lot better. And I got a decent thing going for me now. From whenever I come on duty and I wanna do some shit, it's it's good. But yeah, the part of my problem is sometimes you get to the point where you care too much about everybody instead of just dealing with your own shit. And when you start caring too much about everybody, a lot of people look at you and they say, why the hell does this guy care so much? And to your point about people projecting their feelings on others, like, well, clearly he's up to something.
Yes.
Clearly, because why the hell? I wouldn't care if I was in that situation. So if I acted like him in that situation, the reason why would be because I'm trying to pull some bullshit on people. So that's the way that I've been treated, pretty severely, I would say. When in reality, I'm just trying to make sure this whole thing's running smooth because, hey, just like the damn hat says, I want to make San Andreas great again. This used to be a great state. It really did. 8 years ago, things were wonderful. When I left the first time, I didn't want to leave. Just shit got crazy at the farm and I had to go. But, and shit's getting kind of wild at the farm now, too. And it's just, it's one of them things. I'm just, I got a lot of responsibility, both ways.
Yeah, I think you're not wrong about that. I think that's the biggest hurdle. And trust me, I've heard a lot about that throughout the campaign. Like, it's a powerful tool. If you're not gonna give me something, you're the bad guy. All of a sudden, right? And you're doing this because, for what reason? For what? You don't get paid well? Got to do fucking paperwork all day. All the fucking problems that come with it. I mean, Cornwood, back to your point, you got to be running. Because if you don't run, regardless of what the outcome is, the people that do believe in you, that's when you start losing faith. People want a fighter. And just because you lose the first battle doesn't mean you're going to lose the second. And even if you lose that second, it doesn't mean it's not going to make you stronger.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think you should. I think you should run again. If you don't want to put your respectfully and your entire pussy into it, you don't have to this time around. You can find a couple of people who are in your corner who are going to help you with that as well. So you don't have to do as much of the work and not put your heart and soul into it.
Yeah, I mean,
this time.
I mean, the thing is, I did that for sheriff too. I mean, shit, I mean, hell, Rick was one of them. I had Rick and I had Alex River and I had a lot of Damien. People. I mean, hell, you too, Tilly. I mean, shit, we had people around the clock trying to help me out while I was around. I mean, I was around as I was miserable. That was probably the worst campaigning for a week like that, because they had what they ended up doing is Cassidy dropped, and then him and Bones ran together, and they started doing this 12-hour shift thing to go around the clock. And I was solo. I didn't even want to announce an undersheriff or have any of my command structure announced prior, because I wanted it all to be laid out, proper, and I wanted to go through that whole process. But they went in and said, hey, here's our command structure, essentially. Here's our high command. This is what's going to happen. And then they ended up having like a team campaigning together within the PD, knowing that they had rank. It makes them want to campaign more, right?
Yeah.
Now it makes sense. Maybe that's what I should have done, but I was going for the. I was trying to build the thing out for the long haul instead of hitting the ground running. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I can understand that. I mean, look, we have those concerns with this campaign too, right? Like nothing's a surefire shot. For all I know, someone grinds their ass out and gets a bunch of votes. And if I lose, I mean, good luck with the bozo in charge. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, anyone can pat you on the ass and say they're going to give you a nice blowjob right here and then. But you ain't marrying that person. You know what I mean?
Lord Jesus Christ.
I mean, I guess so. I mean, not anyone. I would prefer a female.
What was that analogy, Nino? What?
Well, I'm
was
saying
that?
just because someone like
of, other beliefs or whatever. I just wasn't raised that way.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, the analogy is like, just because someone can give you good head right now doesn't mean they're going to make for a good long-term partner. And a lot of people want head right now.
Okay. There was probably another way.
No, that makes
you
sense.
could have said that, Nino.
What? It's a good fucking analogy.
I'm not going to argue with you.
No,
right now.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, it only applies to one, like to half the population.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it goes the other way around too. Like, uh-huh. Why are you acting all offended, Tilly? You're acting like you
I'm not
haven't been
offended at all.
Half
I
of
don't know what
you
you're...
helping
I
my
am not
campaign
offended.
is showing your panties to everybody.
I'm really fucking tired of you saying that I'm offended at the shit that you say, okay? I'm not offended. I'm not offended.
Show Cornwood the way that you've been advertising the campaign. Come on.
Fine. All right. So actually, this was his idea. He thought it'd be a fantastic idea, right?
I swear to you, it's hers.
He wanted me to put vote for on the back of my skirt, right?
Oh, okay.
But then when I bend over, my underwear says Nino.
Jesus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he wanted me to cut out like the O too, but I told him I couldn't do that.
Yeah, I didn't ask for any of that, just to be clear. I think my platform's strong enough.
I'm gonna call my girlfriend. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess that would work.
Well, yeah. I thought it was why do you think it's like a bad idea or something?
No, I just think it's a lot of effort. You got to stand up and do the whole. You got to do this whole thing, so it just ain't easy. Right?
Yep.
Can I get you the underwear too?
No, I'm good. I've. Hold on.
No, you sure?
Yeah, I have plenty of underwear.
I think I've seen your underwear before.
Probably. My laundry got lost in the PD the other day.
Yeah, you could put like you could put your own name on there.
Oh man.
Yeah, vote for Cornwood.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know
maybe
if
not.
Cornwood might be too long. Is it vote for Wood? Wait, no, never mind. That's
Your front could say wood and your back could say corn.
no, I wouldn't want that now.
Why not?
People might get the wrong idea.
Have
No, you're fine. You're fine. They won't get the right idea. It'll be okay. It'll look good. Just
Well,
don't like,
maybe.
get a boner or anything. You'd be good.
What?
Huh? I think you should run again.
Yeah, I'm still, I'm still mulling over. When does the voting start? I still haven't heard from them.
Monday, I believe.
Monday officially.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but grinding votes is definitely a real thing. I'm gonna be honest. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd want to start as soon as possible.
And when does it
I think it's 5 days. Could be an entire week. I hope it's like 3 days. Some like 5 days is a lot. I feel like if you can't vote in the first 3 days, like that's all you need.
Yeah, I told Angel you should make it no election should last more than 4 days. After this last campaign I had, I was on day 3 or 4 and I was like, look.
Yeah.
If somebody shoots me today, I might jump in front of the bullet. Okay, this is bad.
Yeah. Oh, I believe it. Oh,
yeah.
Earlier this past Monday, I was fucking cooked. It takes all the energy out of you,
Yeah.
It's.
I'm telling you, the timing of everything that happens in this city, it's been so bad.
Yeah.
See, Monday, we got a new shipment coming into the farm of we got a whole bunch of cattle coming in. Okay? We
I'm sick of that fucking farm. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I mean that's what makes things that's what makes things go round. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm
You're getting a shipment of
it's bad.
Of okay. And what does that mean?
Monday is pretty much the worst day it could happen.
I mean, I believe it's Monday at 7 p.m. for what it's worth. I think. Like, so it's not like the start of Monday. So what I mean by that is Tuesday is going to be the big day.
Yeah. Also, Monday at 7 p.m. is specifically the worst time in the world for me. Yeah.
I don't know where like it's even written, to be honest. Like, hold on, let me.
I'm telling you, I swear that is not the first time some shit has happened. People know I ain't in town Mondays at 7 p.m. because I gotta go and I gotta check on I gotta do my weekly check-in at the farm and whatnot. And I swear that people plan to do shit when I'm not around. Okay, it's a conspiracy. Okay, but how the hell else are these damn criminals in this city gonna get shit done? They know, well, Cornwood ain't here, we ain't getting caught. That's what I think it is. Okay, I swear.
Wait, what the fuck? Osvaldo literally copied all our points.
Oh shit.
What the fuck? Yeah, I pulled it up to see promote economic growth through efficient and transparent business app. That's a yoink. Number 2, enhance citizen rights to privacy with elimination of at-will searches for businesses and 100% ownership of those establishments. Yoink. Amplify public voice and ability to affect change via open door meetings and hours. Yoink. Advocate for culture and the arts with event planning assistance and financial grants. Jesus. Well.
I sent you a shirt idea, Cornwood. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I don't. Wait, submissions are closed July 14th at 11 p.m.
No, it'll be fine.
Oh, it is Monday. Yeah, it ends Sunday night. So, okay. I imagine polls are going to open the next day.
Did you get me one by chance?
Wait, a shirt like this?
Yeah.
People might get the wrong idea, Tilly.
No, it's okay.
Wait, let me see.
Sending it to you?
Yeah, send it to Nino.
Jesus Christ.
I think it's a fantastic idea. I think that it would be a hit. Everybody would be wearing it.
I mean, here's the alternative, Cornwood, right? You could at least go to a debate, right? And really push her on the things that matter to you. and then pass it over and then get the next election. Right?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'll tell you, you weren't around at that last debate, with the sheriff's debate?
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, I wiped the floor. Tilly, you were there, right?
Yes. What?
Yeah, I
Yes.
wiped the floor with everybody. It was it was head and shoulders above everybody else. It was like there's no doubt in anybody's mind that after that I should.
Yeah.
So
We both know why you lost, though. Like, come on, you can't put your own, like, your past losing on this, because we know why, and I don't think the same thing will happen again. I don't see it happening again. I think you have a fair shot this time around.
maybe. I mean, here's the thing. I don't know if I can even be around for the first couple of days of the campaign. If you're not around the first couple of days, it's over anyway.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That is
Like, I mean, because here's actually what happened. They didn't even schedule the debate. Actually, Andi was the person who scheduled the debate, and it wasn't until day 2 of the election.
Oh.
Holy shit! Hold on. Do you think Andi and Bones have been conspiring against me this whole time?
Well, if now that you mention it, look, relationships last endlessly, right?
Oh.
And you know, based on my understanding, I mean, they're working hand in hand. If you're telling me that they're working hand in hand back then, of course.
You know what? Bones is probably pushing for Andi, because he's scared that if I become the mayor, I'm gonna remove him from sheriff.
Would you?
No, I wasn't even planning on doing that.
But
So I
that
was
would
running
be
for mayor.
a powerful narrative.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
one
probably
way to
what
get him on
happened.
your side is to probably tell him that you're gonna keep him in that position.
I mean, look, I've been telling the truth for 7 months. Nobody, they don't help nobody.
Yeah, like
Well, I meant if you work with Bones together, tell him that you plan on keeping him in that position. Give him, like, you know, some, like, basically talk with him and discuss what you want as well. I mean, you get him on your side. Unless him and Andy are, like, super close, which if they are, I mean, it is what it is. But
Yeah, I think they are. Because I asked Andi to vote for me, and she said she's voting for Bones because she's close with Bones. Hell, I was going to ask Andi to be a part of my. I want her to be my deputy mayor or chief of staff or whatever. Because I mean, hell, I'd vote for him.
well, it's interesting you say that because Andy was a part of Osvaldo's team.
And then she got pulled off Osvaldo's staff to go run for mayor
Yep.
up north. Interesting. Because Bones convinced her.
Wait, did he?
I mean, maybe.
Consolidation of power. It's very possible.
So he's probably trying to make himself the eternal sheriff.
Uh,
Look, I think Bones has done okay.
I think Bones has been doing really good. I think LSPD is the one that's going to be a fucking shit show. These motherfuckers can't even communicate amongst themselves. You know, I spoke to Barrick and Ruby about my concerns that other LSPD officers are telling me about how they're being forced to go to call and they're getting yelled at if they don't. They told me none of that exists. They're like, go talk to one of the lieutenants. I go talk to McNulty and he tells me exactly what I was hearing. And that in that moment, I'm like, holy fuck. The entire thing's a fucking shit show. And I don't even know where to begin to fix that, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so a lot of the problems within the PD come from, I mean, I'll just tell you straight up. There's been a lot of what can we do and what can we not do. And there's been multiple times where I just do shit and I just get shit done. I mean, hell, even now as captain, I mean, I'll just be like, yeah, I just decided to do that. Can we do that? I don't know. I did it though. You know, you just got to take initiative. Well, I think both Barrick and Ruby are they think about things the right way, largely.
Yeah.
And I think in general, people don't feel empowered to do certain things. Everybody's always walking on eggshells, and that was something
I
that was
agree with that.
established, like week 1 of the government reopening. So, because everybody's walking on eggshells all the time.
Well, because they
end up,
think the SOPs need to dictate their life, which is fucking brain dead.
Yeah,
They're literally not the law.
SOPs, you can do that shit.
well, then yeah, but then somebody does one single thing and then they almost get fired.
Yeah,
Like I
which is
did.
stupid. Which
Yeah.
Oh, you got targeted, Tilly. Like, it's you know, it's
Wait, so
fucking
Tilly,
rule book.
what's your current status? I don't even know.
I still work there. I just haven't been there since, you know. Do you ever talk to Slacks?
No, you don't work there. You're employed there.
Oh my God. Jesus fuck. Here we go. All right. Go ahead. Continue. What were you saying, Nino? You want to?
Yeah, I said
finish?
you're
You wanna finish?
employed there, but you don't work there.
I work at the fucking department. Nino.
Work saying
I'm not
you work
employed
there means you're showing up
God.
to work and working. No, you're employed by the PD.
I work there. Yes, I work there. I'm employed and I work there.
I'm gonna give you like an example, Cornwood. Before I decided to run for mayor, I went on a crusade to get FOIA into legislation. And before even I got into legislation, I tried to work with High Command, Slacks and Ruby and some others to try to find try to parlay, right? I was like, look, we're having trouble as lawyers. We can't get any of these FOIA reports. And which means we can't defend our clients, which means things get backlogged, right? And if things get backlogged, no one cares about it, right? Like a court case that's scheduled 5 weeks from now, who gives a shit? That shit's like, you know, over and done with. And I spent about an hour trying to explain, like trying to find a middle ground. And it was like a sense of feeling of like, don't give a shit. We don't have to do this. This sounds like work. The moment it sounded like Tilly leaked the FOIA document to me is when the ears perked up. And that in that moment, I had the most severe amount of disappointment. Because it was Judge Bailey gave me the FOIA shit. We didn't know that there was a PD document and a fucking lawyer document that weren't equal. They were like different. And the only reason she gave it to me is because we were all under the belief that it was because I didn't have my keys properly set up for lawyer stuff. So, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it's like, why would you need to target somebody over some small bullshit, but not over things that matter?
Yeah, I mean, hell, I had the same shit. You know, not years ago, months ago. At least that part's behind me. Yeah, I mean, from what I know, my solution to everything is talk to him. I guarantee you, 99% of the problems in life are solved by addressing it directly and saying, hey, what happened here? Okay. So now I have your side of the story. You know, why did you do the things you did? Okay. Okay. So this was my understanding. Do you see why, from my understanding, this would be an issue? Yes or no? If
Agreed.
Yes, okay, great. If not, okay, let me explain why this would be an issue or this could be an issue. They learn, you move on. Okay. Even I'm talking about there's a lot of shit. Hell, there's people that have, been trying to get jobs here that, they've been trying to hire them and this and that. I'm like, shit, just talk to them. Okay. We don't gotta be, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Just talk to them. Say, hey, this is the current, we got a lot of people coming in at once. There's some new blood in here. We're trying to get some new folks in here and this and that. Look, that's fine. Just talk to them. Whatever the reason is. I think most problems are solved by just having that conversation.
I agree. I think I think there's fear and aversion to potential conflict, but the fact of the matter is, I don't think anyone should be in a position of authority, whether in the government, in the police department, if they're too risk averse, because it always is going to boil down to conversation and some level of debate. You can't be afraid of it.
Yeah. I mean, it's what it is. You gotta you gotta be able to address shit. I mean, that's your job. That's the way I see it. I mean, hell, I'll be honest with you. I love being high command now, because there's some shit I have to deal with as high command, but there ain't nothing funnier than when I come in and everybody thinks that Cornwood wanted a sheriff so he can run around and do whatever the hell he wanted all the time, and I come in, I end up chewing someone's ass because they did something wrong. Because they think I was going to be the guy who's going to let anybody do whatever the hell they wanted. I love that shit.
I don't
Yeah.
know who would get that idea from you.
It's the projection, right?
It's a weird projection.
I mean,
I've
it's
never
the
thought
same-
that
it's
of
the
you. I've
same
never
people that
sat
said I
there
was
and been like,
stealing
this guy's
turbos
not
and
going to
shit,
do
right?
anything.
It's the same people that are just spreading rumors about me and whatever from back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was shooting everybody. Yeah, you know, I don't even.
Dark
know when's the
and
last
thank you
time
the
I shot
44
somebody,
months.
which is so damn disappointing. I got to tell you, I never get to shoot anybody. Okay, and as much as I would want to, okay, unfortunately, it don't happen too often.
Yeah, people can't
Well-
let things go. Can they, Nino?
I mean, for what it's worth, Cornwood, people think I'm Chengang because they're what they read on Reddit.
Yeah, I mean, you have some shit up on the Twitter.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
know
all
you're
over.
Chain Gang.
Yeah. You know,
either way.
you got to just assume that there's populations of Soze words, you know, and then not look too much beyond that because there will be no explanation.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, hell, it's crazy. I'm the one who got damn. I don't know if you heard the story. Soze was like stuck in some kind of like space-time continuum.
Yeah.
And I pulled him out. I'm the one who got him out. I went inside some damn cave.
Really?
And yeah, he was in some like purple underneath shit. I don't know. Apparently some crazy shit happened while I was gone. He went and fought aliens for like 5 years. And then I pulled him out, and like 5 other officers were with me. They saw that shit happen. So we ended up pulling his ass out. And I mean, then he goes and
I
does
love
all this
calling
shit. I
it
thought he was
Soze.
gonna come back
Well,
and
because
be like,
I don't
"Look,
know,
we gotta
not
get
every
you.
streamer is
We gotta
okay
get you
with,
state trooper again."
you know, I'm respecting his
next thing you
stream by
know,
not using the
You know,
word.
Bones ends up arresting the guy and trying to push treason on him.
Oh my God, that whole thing was, I don't know what the fuck. I don't even
literally-
fucking know
I
what
chewed
the
Bones'
hell.
ass.
I can't
I
believe.
was not on duty. I chewed his ass the next day. I saw
Yeah.
the incident. As I'm looking at the report, I said, "Holy shit! How did this even happen?"
I
And I
s-
talked to Soze, and he's like, "Yeah, I mean, he just, you know, he passed out in the middle of the road, so he took the car and he drove it to the sheriff's office, so he didn't have to be stuck in the middle of the road with cars flying by."
I still genuinely do not understand how, like, don't get me wrong, Soze has his moments of insanity, right? It's to be expected. He's, you know, but the fact that the reason he was being deemed a crazy man is because of him pointing out the inconsistencies of the law and the Constitution. And then all of a sudden, none of those things mattered. And it was like, what world are we living in where written law is irrelevant and that feelings trump like legislation? Like
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
that's when you know
yeah.
it's lost.
Right, when Trump should be feeling legislation.
Well, shit. Yeah.
Wait, we're talking about the same thing?
No, like the other kind of Trump, like you know, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, oh yeah, that too, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why he got fucking arrested there. That was just, I don't. The charges, arrested, fine. The charges though, and then they were
Yeah, it was
upheld. I was in that court case. You know, you asked me to show up. The fact I heard afterwards, one of the judges heard the other two say, "Hey, this should have been a mistrial," and they continued. Like, where are the
crazy.
law rules anymore? You know?
Yeah.
Upheld
I feel
twice.
this. I feel that. Fuck your feelings.
Yeah, I don't really know what that was all about. But look, I'm there's like different parts of this where people think it's like binary, like it's a 0 or a 1.
Yeah.
And it ain't like that, where people think, oh, the old council and the old this, everything was all bad about it or whatever. No, there's just a few things that need to be cleaned up, sure. But
Oh no, I think that last console was trash.
I
I know you were
think-
on it, but with all due respect, Cornwood, there was barely any legislation passed. And
because every
that
single damn
fucking
thing
son of a
kept getting
bitch,
shot up.
because he listened to Juno Sweeney, indefinitely prevented me from getting my business license.
Oh,
I
yeah,
hope
didn't know
Juno
about all that.
dies. I hope she fucking chokes on her own
Jeez,
goddamn
Nino,
tears.
Stop.
What? I had 60
can't
people
say that.
employed. I just did.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
She
You did just
she
saying.
she did put a hit on me one time, so I endorse that.
Well, she got fired. To be fair,
True. I did get a
I was
call back.
surprised. I didn't realize Juno was all that bad.
Oh no, she's the definition of a emotional leech.
Oh,
Like,
shit,
you know,
okay.
she'll just suck onto your like feelings and just
You know, you did that pretty
shit.
accurately.
and then that happens.
Oh yeah, literally. Yeah, that happens. Let me check.
Oh shit.
I gotta run to this. She's
All right.
She's alone. Yeah, some is solo officer.
All right.
Okay.
You take care, Cornwood. Don't give
Yeah,
up.
sure thing. Oh yeah, we'll talk
Yeah,
more.
don't give up.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.